Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to show you the Excel spreadsheet and how you can make graphs using Excel. So just a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so here we are on the Office 365 sheet. Okay, you can get here using Clever. Once you get to Office 365, go ahead and open up Excel. Okay, we do not need to take the tour. We're just going to open a new document. So File, New, and blank workbook. Okay, blank workbook. Okay, so what you should see in front of you when you open up any Excel spreadsheet is a lot of boxes. Okay, and so numbers going down the side, letters going along the top. Okay, and we're going to use this to start our first one. The first Excel bar graph we're going to do is going to be simple on pets. Okay, so if we're making a single bar graph, and you want to show how many pets the people in your class had. Okay, so let's say I interviewed my class and we found out that 6 people had dogs, 7 people had cats, somebody had a hamster, many people had fish, or some of the people that had fish had many fish. And a couple of people had reptiles. So turtles, snakes, lizards. Okay, so as you see, you can take a simple survey from your population, which would be your classroom, or maybe it's your family, or maybe it's your relatives, and you can use texting to gather data. You simply drag the cursor to highlight all the boxes, go up to charts, or insert first, go to insert, and then to charts. These are all the different kinds you can make, okay? And we're focusing on bar graphs. Here they say column, and then the bar graphs are sideways, but we're going to use the ones that go up and down. So go ahead and click one, and you automatically get a chart made for you, okay? The only thing you still have to do is put in the title, okay? So we're going to go up to chart, and it says chart title. Go down to edit chart title, and we're going to put classroom, and there's your title. Then you have this down here, the series. We don't really need it. It's a legend, okay? We could put pets, but we don't really need to. We can just get rid of it. Go over here to legend, and you can say no, no legend. But we will use a legend in the next one, okay? So there's our first chart. I'm going to move it off to the side. All right, if you wanted to do a double bar graph, okay? I'm going to compare the girls and the boys in the classroom. I'm going to change that, delete that. Let's put the girls and the boys at the top. Girls, boys. And then we're going to say, okay, well, what sport do they prefer? Okay, so if I gave a survey and I asked all the people in the class or all the people I know what their favorite sport is, then you would want to differentiate between whether they're a girl or a boy. So you're gendering it. Okay, so I ask, okay, how many people like basketball as their favorite sport? Volleyball is their favorite sport. Football is their favorite sport to play, not necessarily to watch, okay? So track, And we'll throw in softball. Just say SB for softball. And let's see, basketball, volleyball, let's play soccer. Okay, that's enough. You can add as many as you want. Okay, and now I'm going to put in some data. So this is hypothetical, that means I'm just making it up, but you're gonna actually get your data, okay? All right, so from what I know, a lot of people play girls basketball and boys basketball, so I'm gonna make that a tie. Okay, volleyball, I think there's probably more girls that play it than boys, but I'm just guessing. Football, girls do play football, but not very many. And track, I think it's pretty closely attended. And then we have softball, is mostly a girls' sport. Okay, soccer, a lot of people like soccer. So we'll say 10. All right, so now I have all my data. Again, click the upper left-hand corner and drag until you've highlighted everything. We're going to go up to Insert. We're going to do a column. Now it's automatically going to create a double bar graph. Okay, so here we can see the same number of girls and boys prefer basketball. Here, a little bit more girls, 2 more girls than boys prefer volleyball. Football, mostly boys, and so on. Okay. All right. Again, chart title. Let's go up to chart title. Edit chart title. Right. Sports references. Okay. And down here, the legend is already made for you because you put girls and boys at the top here. So you get girls and boys down here with the legend. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, we're going to do one more. And this one will be a triple bar graph. Okay, triple bar graph. What we're going to do is we're going to compare classes. We're going to compare period 2, period 4, and period 5. Okay. And we're going to do pets again. Go back to pets. So let's write the number of people who have cats, the number of people who have dogs, oops, the number of people who have reptiles, the number of fish, the number of let's say hamsters or gerbils, and other. Okay. So it's not just the number of people, but it's also how many they have. So if somebody said, well, I have 2 cats, you got to count that. Okay. So in period 2, we'll say that the people own a total of 8 cats. Okay. We'll say they own a total of 10 dogs, a total of 3 reptiles, a total of, wow, some people may have fish tanks that have a lot of fish in them. So that number could get kind of high. Let's say 25. Hamsters, maybe 1 person owned a hamster. Other, maybe somebody has a bird or birds or a horse or chickens, right? Because we're at Gridley and we have chickens at Gridley. All right, so that could be maybe 5. All right, so then that means I'm going to ask the same question to all my classes, or at least my 4th period and my 5th period, okay? And I'm going to create some numbers to fill in there. Okay, and for the last class period, Okay, so this way I can collect all this data by dragging my cursor and then going up to Insert, Column Chart. There we go. And I automatically have a triple bar graph. Okay, so this triple bar graph is delineated by color again. So second period is blue, fourth period is orange, fifth period is gray, and we have blue. We have more cats in my second period. So I can read this chart, it becomes a story. I see that my second period has not only more cats, dogs, and fish, okay, but they have less hamsters than the other classes. Okay, all right, so the only thing left to do is put a chart title, edit chart title, pets by class period. So when you're done making your chart, okay, you can go ahead up here and File, Save As, okay, and I want you to write your name, okay, on your file so that when it comes in, I can save it into a folder and I know whose is whose, okay? So you will write your name, such as, and then you will write chart title or bar graphs. Bar graphs, okay, just like that. And we're gonna okay it. And there you go. And you can watch this video as many times as you need while you're making your own. And please send me all of your bar graphs. Okay, I'm going to stop the share. And I'm going to stop recording this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have success on this activity. See you later.